Thank you, Dawn. Can everyone see me? That's okay, as long as you can hear me. Firstly, before it begins, I just want to say how I'm on my tiptoes. I just want to say how grateful and how happy I am to be here. This is so cool seeing so many people in the audience. It's been such a long time before I've spoken in front of people, so bear with me. And yeah, we can get started. Thank you. So I'm Meryl Ochoa. I'm a multidisciplinary artist that works mainly in theater and audio, but I'm a writer-creator, I'm a performer, I'm a creative facilitator, and I also play in a live band back home. And I consider myself to be from a lot of different places, but right now home is Stratford, Ontario. A small city of 36,000 people, not much, but you're probably wondering why I'm here in the beautiful city of Medicine Hat, which I'll get to that in a few. But what I really wanted to share was the story of the highlight of my pandemic. Oh, and my family and I got a puppy over COVID. He's definitely the highlight. Well, now that I've got your attention, thanks to him, what I want to share is, audio, storytelling, and what it means to me. So I graduated post-secondary in June 2019 and had a part-time job then, and I was making my start in theater. Fast forward to March 2020, like many people, I lost many of the things that I had going on, including my part-time job and theater work. So I decided to move back to Stratford, Ontario to live with my family, a decision I'm very grateful for. With so much time in my hands, I really did my best to keep creative. So I stumbled upon an opportunity by Fixed Point Arts and Media, a nonprofit organization based in Toronto, dedicated to inspiring audiences to imagine change. So Fixed Point delivers a program called Empathy Squad, which trains youth volunteers in the skills of podcasting in service of a community. I thought I couldn't pass up this opportunity. I signed up and I decided I'll create a piece about the Philippine community in Stratford. So I interviewed people about their career paths, so what they're pursuing, what or who led them to that path, and what kind of conversations they were having with their families, their parents, about careers. Now, I had a secret wish. I wanted to interview my dad and my sister. I'm still on my tippy toes. My dad was a nurse back in the Philippines, but like many foreign country educated professionals, could not practice as one here. So my sister had just then started nursing in school, so I thought that kind of been a coincidence. I wanted to see if other families were sharing something similar, like experiences. I didn't get to interview my dad or my sister, but I had many great conversations with people. So for my parents' generations, what brought them to Canada? And for my generation, how their parents' experiences influenced their own career paths. So I had such a profound learning experience that I really wanted to develop this passion and skills in audio storytelling. So I started working with Fixed Point, and that's what brought me here to Medicine Hat. To summarize it, I'm here, so thank you to the Medicine Hat City and the Esplanade, my role here, for the Together Again story collection project. Repping Fixed Point is capturing Medicine Hat residents' stories of their lived experiences throughout the COVID-19 years. And I do that through audio interviews. And hearing people tell their stories in their own voice has taught me how important it is to preserve these oral histories, which for many cultures, definitely including mine, is the main medium of passing down stories from one generation to another. And how important it is to keep these knowledge, these anecdotes, and definitely the voices that tell them alive. And so the hope is by November 2022, we can have released the collection of those stories. And I just want to say thank you for those. Maybe some of you are here, I don't know, but those who have shared their stories with me so far. If you have a story to tell, I'm here to listen, and I'm here to help you tell that story. And so, like I mentioned, I started working with Fixed Point. I am now the creative facilitator, co-facilitating the Empathy Squad program. And what the program is, it's a 12-week program that trains youth volunteers in the skills of audio storytelling. I get to share these skills. And when I did it back in 2020, that was the first time they had delivered it virtually, and we have done it ever since that way. And we also opened the applications to youth all over Canada. So I get to see people learn side by side their peers, but also learn about the communities that their peers are serving. So yeah, these volunteers get to learn everything about outreach and interviewing, about how to use audio recording equipment, about editing and narrative shaping and sound design, how to really make your piece so rich, all the fun and magical stuff about creating an audio masterpiece. And we've had volunteers create pieces about women in engineering, about international students and their journeys of getting their permanent residency, and so on. You can check them out, empathysquad.ca. And so what's been really great about all of these for me personally is I get to witness young people develop their storytelling process, which just enriches my own. I learn from them every day. We have a group now, and we have another group starting in January 2023. Applications are opening soon. Again, it's open to youth all over Canada. But the other thing is I get to witness people experience audio storytelling, whether you're the one telling the story or you're the one on the other side of the recorder. I've met a lot of deer in this event. But what's been great is to hear those stories and to know that they'll live on. And so I just want to take this opportunity again to thank the Medicine Hat City, the Esplanade, for the Together Again Story Collection Project, the people that have shared their stories with me. I'm a very emotional person, and so, but I love putting myself in those situations where I get to have that engagement with people through audio, through storytelling, through people telling their stories in their own voices. So thank you so much again, and it's been a pleasure.